laugh and sing and play. I want to get away, she said, I want to get away.
I wonder where we'll go, she said, I wonder where we'll go.
I'll look around the world, he said, I'll search both high and low. The prettiest is Dorset, it has so many charms. We'll walk across the hills and dales and look at all the farms.
I can't sing that, Keith.
Why not?
That doesn't sound right. I better to sing. We'll walk across the hills and dales, linking each other's arms.
Well, that doesn't scan. Hello, good afternoon. My name's Mr. Pratt. I phoned Mr. Beale on the 21st of March. Shall I park over there?
Yes, do.
Thank you. Now then, Candice Marie, you stay here and I'll go across and check in at the office. I won't be long.
I'll come across with you, Keith.
Now, you stay here and mind the things. Don't touch the ignition key.
I want to come with you, Keith.
I'd prefer it if you stayed there. Now, I won't be long. Nice day.
Yes, isn't it?
Yes, we stopped off at Winchester, had a look at the cathedral.
Did my father tell you about paying in advance?
No, he didn't mention that.
You have to pay in advance. 2 adults,
Yes,
1 car,
that's right.
1 tent.
Yes,
And you're staying for how many nights?
10 nights.
That'll be £10.
Oh. £10 camping. Right, now, yes, £10 exactly. Now, I have to sign here, do I?
Yes, I'll give you the receipt.
Thank you.
What's the date?
It's the 21st. 21st.
And your name is?
Mr. Pratt, K. Pratt.
Pratt. We have a daily delivery of eggs, milk and bread if you'd like to place an order.
Are the eggs free range?
No.
And the milk is pasteurized?
Yes.
Yes, well, we have our own bread and we won't be needing any deliveries, thank you. Croydon, Surrey.
Lavatories, sinks, wash hand basins, towers and somewhere to dry your clothes. Hello?
Oh, this is my wife, Mrs. Pratt.
How do you do? Now I'll show you the toilet block. Gents on the right, ladies on the left. Hello. And hot and cold water.
And we can do our washing up down there, can we?
Well, no, there's taps all over the campsite.
I see. And can we pitch our tent anywhere we like?
Yes, providing you keep your car to the gravel. Enjoy your stay.
Make sure the colours are right. Right, now pass green into me.
Green.
Yes. Stage 7, fly sheet. That's it, over the top. Now locate the eyelet, Candice Marie.
They're lovely, Keith.
Yes.
Right, what's next?
Now, stage 8, you put the kettle on and I'll peg out the fly sheet.
Right. That looks just like a watch, Keith.
Yes, different function, of course. Simply tells you how far you've walked. There we are, just as I told you, we have our own little nest here.
Do you want to hear my new poem, Keith?
Yes, I'd love to.
A gentle flower that grows in spring, that feels the sun upon its face. It's free to smile and laugh and grin. It knows no guilt or hate or sin. It has no battles it must win. Oh, how I love and envy him.
Oh, it's quite simple. It works on the same principle as an ordinary thermometer. It contains mercury. The only difference being that there are 2 sets of readings, one for the maximum temperature and one for the minimum temperature.
What's that, Keith?
It's a little magnet. One uses it to reset the metal indices. Important thing, of course, is to maintain a dietary balance.
We're having our protein in the beans, aren't we?
That's right, bodybuilding proteins. We had cheese at lunchtime and we're having haricot beans for our evening meal.
Are we having salad for lunch?
That's right.
What's the treat?
Guess.
Raw mushrooms.
That's right.
My favourite. And onion and nut roast for supper.
Boiled jacket potatoes,
Vitamin C in their skins.
Yogurt to follow and cocoa at bedtime.
I'm very happy, Keith.
Yeah, so am I. Good night.
Good night. Kiss Prudence.
Good night. Look at that! Corfe Castle! The castle was besieged by Cromwell and his treacherous forces.
Where's the dungeons, Keith?
What?
Where are the dungeons?
Well, why do you keep on about the dungeons?
Because I want to know where they are.
You seem to have a morbid interest in where the dungeons are.
Don't, Keith. I want to know where they are, that's all.
Come along!
You should stop rushing, Keith.
Look at that view! Look at that! That's wonderful.
What's that, Keith?
What?
That.
Oh, that's number 4. Ah, there's number 11. Now, that's the King's Tower.
Wish I had the guidebook, Keith.
What? Why?
How am I supposed to know what all these numbers are?
Well, I'm telling you, aren't I? Now, there's number 8 over there. This is the Queen's Tower.
Keith!
Yes,
Isn't it lovely? Can you imagine what it must have been like hundreds of years ago?
yes,
All the sort of kings and queens walking about in all their fineries.
yes.
And eating great bowls of fruit and luscious grapes. And drinking wine out of golden goblets. Must have been lovely.
Look at this view. Brownsea Island, Round Island, the Lakeland of Dorset. Pity about the power station in the background, never mind. There are the heaths, Newton Heath, Remstone Heath, Wych Heath, disused railway line going up to Wareham, and the great nimbocumulus rising above it all like great puffs of cotton wool.
All this rubbish, Keith.
What?
It's awful. Look at those tin cans. Just imagine, Keith, if all the people who lived here could come back. Just all these crisp bags and sweet papers. They'd be horrified, wouldn't they?
They find it difficult to comprehend all the changes that have taken place in the world.
I think they do come back, Keith.
What?
They're ghosts.
No. There's a car going up the B3351.
Lovely, aren't they?
Yeah. Very nice.
Get on in. Get on, go.
On the hands on a ticket item, and the hands on a ticket item, and the hands on a ticket
Good
item.
morning.
Good morning.
I wonder if you could help me. I'm trying to get hold of some untreated milk.
Oh, yeah?
Do you have any?
About 400 gallons?
Or could you sell me some?
No chance.
Why not?
That's illegal, isn't it?
Sorry?
It's illegal. Against the law, not allowed.
Well, we can buy untreated milk in our health shop at home.
Oh, yeah, well, that would be because it's from an accredited herd. They got a license, I haven't.
What's wrong with your herd?
There's nothing wrong with my herd. Not with the milk. Drink it myself. So does the wife, all the kids, everybody on this farm.
Why can't we drink it?
It's all sent off for pasteurisation, you see. We sell through the Milk Marketing Board.
That's not very good for it, is it?
What, pasteurisation?
I was under the impression it reduced the nutritive value.
Oh, that's all bollocks, huh? No, it doesn't affect the protein content at all. No, it just kills a few bugs, stops a few diseases, you know, TB, brucellosis, salmonella.
Well, surely it would be better to have an accredited herd in the first place, instead of a herd that's full of all those dreadful diseases.
Well, I trust my cows aren't full of dreadful diseases. At least I hope not. None of us dropped dead yet. You know, if people like you want to spend a bloody fortune on untreated milk, well, I'd go accredited. Just a question of economics.
Yes, well, economics are at the root of quite a few of the world's problems.
Society gets what society wants.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You people like to pay me a fortune for it, I'll go accredited.
Keith? No, you always tell me to chew everything 72 times. But I don't think that can be right, because, for instance, you're chewing nuts now, and they have to be chewed 72 times because they're very hard. But earlier on I was eating mushroom, and I only got as far as 31, and it slipped down my throat quite naturally. So it doesn't always have to be 72 times, does it?
The important thing is to use your discretion.
Hello.
You have to tell him, Keith. What are you going to say to him, Keith?
Excuse me, are you listening to your radio?
No, not really.
Would you mind turning it off then, please?
Turned it off, Keith. He's just ignored you completely. It's not fair, is it? Honestly, Keith, if this carries on, it's going to ruin my holiday. I don't know how you can sit there and read books, Keith, with all this row going on. Well, if you don't tell him, Keith, I'm going to have to go over myself. Keith!
Excuse me.
What?
Look, I hope you don't mind my saying this, but we've come down here to get away from the hurly-burly of town life, the hustle and the bustle of living in an urban conurbation. We've come to be in the peace of the countryside. Now, if you don't mind my saying so, your radio is rather disturbing that peace, and I think it's only fair to ask you either to stop playing it or to move your tent.
Well, if you don't like it, why don't you move your tent?
Because we were here first.
So what, I pay for the campsite as well as you?
There are other things in life apart from money. One should have consideration for one's fellow creatures.
Exactly. We didn't bring our radio because we didn't want to cause noise pollution and disturb other campers.
Good for you.
You're not being very fair, you know.
Oh, do us a favour, missus.
Look, everything was peaceful until you came along. Higher ground over there, which means the weather readings will be slightly different.
Not fair, Keith. Why should we have to move our tent?
Well, you have to be decisive at times like these.
We're going to get soaked, Keith.
Come along.
Where are we going tomorrow, Keith?
Along the coastal path.
Hope it's not raining then.
Oh, well, it'll only be a shower, I should think, if it is. Probably be over by tomorrow anyway.
How far is it along the coastal path?
Oh, it's a few miles.
How many miles?
Well, 5 or 6.
Hope it's not more than 5 or 6, Keith.
Come along.
Keith! Wait for me! How far have we come?
Oh, there we are, you can see. We started at Kimmeridge Bay, came along the coastal path above the Kimmeridge ledges with their fingers stretching out into the sea, over Egmont Point, round Chapman's Pool, and here we are at St Albans Head, sometimes known as St Albans Head.
And how much further have we got to go?
Oh, not far. Now, that's what we call a limestone outlier. That's made of Portland stone as found on the Isle of Portland. Of course, some people think that Portland stone is only found there, but it can be found on the mainland here, and vice versa.
Look at that boat, Keith.
You're not listening, Candice Marie.
Hello? It's bought some milk, Keith.
Yes, I know.
I'll be able to wear these tomorrow, Keith, climbing on the rocks.
No, boots are for hiking. We wear our plimsolls for clambering about the rocks, our sandals on the beach, and our boots for tramping the path in the afternoon.
You can't take 3 types of footwear, Keith.
You need the right tools for the job.
What's he doing, Keith?
Oh, I don't know. Probably thinks he's a geologist or something.
How far was that walk today, Keith?
Oh, just under 14 miles.
Hope you haven't arranged any more as long as that.
Oh, your legs will soon get used to it. Ah, there we are.
She sell you some, Keith?
Yes, nice lady. It's very cheap. She said this is the only accredited herd in the area.
Funny to think, Keith, that milk you're holding came out of one of those cows only this morning.
Be interesting to know which one.
What does it mean, Keith?
Well, it means the road to East and West Lulworth via Povington Hill is closed.
Does that mean we can't go?
No, it doesn't mean that. It just means it's spoiled the schedule. I'd planned to take 45 minutes along that road, and now we're going to be late.
Didn't you know it might be closed?
No, I didn't. Let's have a look at the map. Got it upside down. You should pay attention, Candice Marie.
Well, let's go somewhere else, Keith.
We can't go somewhere else. We're going to Lulworth Cove today. It's on the schedule. Right.
Let's go to Lulworth Cove tomorrow.
We can't go tomorrow. We're going to a quarry tomorrow. Now, look at the map. Now, we're going over the hills to East Creech, East Holme, up towards Stowborough, and on the B3070 down to Lulworth Cove that way.
Don't always have to stick to the schedule, you know, Keith.
Well, there's no point in having a schedule if you don't stick to it.
What did they do, Keith?
Who?
The army.
Oh, they practice their manoeuvres down the heath. There's a dangerous bend, look at that.
Keith,
There
if
we
we didn't
are.
have an army, just think about it.
Yes.
The only reason we've all got armies is because
Yeah.
other countries have them.
Oh,
And
yes.
if we said, right, we'll be the first country to say
Yeah.
we're scrapping the army completely,
Yeah.
then everyone else might gradually follow suit. And then we'd
Yeah.
have no wars at all and no trouble.
Yes.
And no killing
There are
and
some
maiming.
very unscrupulous people about, you know. I mean, we have to defend ourselves against the people who are less responsible than ourselves, especially those in civilian terms who take the law into their own hands. Hello! It's marvelous down here! The sea has worn through the limestone and formed an arch, and it's pushed back the wielded clay, and it's a little cove. It's lovely. Don't come too near the edge. Candice Marie, you're standing on sedimentary limestone. It's been folded, and it's in the shape of a stair. That's why it's called Stair Hole. There's a stair there and a hole down here. What?
Can't hear you!
Come along. Ah, it's all right. It's only a shaft from low strata. It's pass over soon. Come on, there's a jump here. What? Come on. Oh, come on. It's only a little jump.
It's all right for you, kid. You're splashing your head. I can never keep up with you. Why don't you wait for me sometimes? Isn't it lovely, Keith?
Yeah, splendid. It's choppy out to sea and it's calm inside the cove here. What are you doing?
Just collecting some pebbles to take back.
Well, you shouldn't do that, you know.
Why not?
Well, if everybody did that, there wouldn't be any pebbles left.
Don't be ridiculous, Keith.
Well, they wouldn't.
Thousands of pebbles on the
I told you what happened at Brighton in Victorian times. Look at that. Look, people leaving their liquor all over. The sea comes in. It's only low stratus that's moving across quite quickly. But that poor chap.
So,
Yes.
should we give him a lift?
Shall we?
Yes.
You want a lift?
Well, if you're going near the campsite, yes, please.
Our larder isn't sticking in you, is it?
Pardon?
No, it's just a small larder that we've brought with us. It's got a wire mesh front and it keeps the food nice and fresh.
Oh, it's handy, that, isn't it?
Yes. Where are you from?
Cardiff, but I'm studying up in London, you know.
At university?
No, Teachers Training College.
Oh. Keith works for the social services, don't you, Keith?
All right.
Sort of organises pensioners' holidays and Meals on Wheels, that sort of thing. I work at a toy shop.
Oh,
Oh, sorry, what's your name, if you don't mind me asking?
Ray,
Well, that's Keith and I'm Candice Marie.
pleased to meet you.
Nice, isn't he, Keith? Good job I wore my boots today, Keith. My feet would have got soaked.
I'm going up West Hill for a walk.
Excuse me, Ray. Sorry to trouble you, but I was just wondering if you'd like to have a look at the pebbles I've collected.
Yeah, sure. Do you want to come in?
Thank you.
It's a bit cramped, you know, but it's all right, like. I was just drying out.
Yes, I've had to change my trousers as well.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right.
It's nice, isn't it?
Well, it's all right for one, you know.
These are the pebbles I've collected.
Ah.
This one in particular is really nice.
Yeah.
I was going to varnish it and then set it on a ring like that.
That'd be nice, that.
Lovely, isn't it?
Yeah.
Not too sure what it is actually. It might have some flint in it. I'm not sure.
Well,
Lovely.
I'm not too sure either, really.
Hmm.
I'm only a sort of amateur geologist myself, like, but I gotta do it as part of my course, you know.
Oh, at college?
Yeah, it's part of my history course. I gotta do a thesis on the geology of a certain area, like, you know. It's not my main subject, like PE's my main subject, but I gotta do history as a subsidiary subject.
Funny combination, isn't it? PE and history.
Yeah, but if I had my way, I'd just sort of do PE, but, you know, one of those things, like.
Oh, isn't that a lovely drawing?
Yeah, it's a good book, that.
Ancient Purbeck. Lovely dinosaur on the front.
It's got everything,
Lovely.
you know, history, geology, everything.
Well, Keith would love this book.
Well, you can borrow it if you want.
Could I?
Yeah.
Just for a couple of days?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you very much. Oh, look, there's Elworth Cove. Have you been anywhere else?
Well, I was thinking of going down to Cove Castle to take a look round, you know.
We were there the other day. It's lovely.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, look, I've got a good idea. Why don't you borrow our Cove Castle guide, save yourself 20p, and then we can do a swap?
Yeah, it'd be great.
Yes, a good idea. Look, I'll pop that Cove Castle guide over in a couple of minutes.
Right, okay.
That's all right.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Right, thanks very much, Ray.
That's okay. See ya.
I mean, when I was at school, Keith, I was hopeless at maths. I mean, I was only hopeless at maths because I wasn't interested in it, and it's the same with Ray. He hates geology and history, and his main interest is PE, so why does he have to do another subject?
Well, I don't know. Let's go and ask Ray, shall we?
Keith, don't be silly.
Let's ask Ray.
Don't be silly.
Come along. Excuse me, Ray. What if you can help us with a little problem here? Candice Marie was wondering why, when you're doing one subject that you're happy with, why you have to do another one that you don't want to do at all.
Well, apart from being a requirement of the college, like...
Oh, that's a requirement of the college, Candice
All
Marie.
right,
There we
Keith.
are. Perhaps you'd like to sit here and talk to Ray about it, would you? Or would you like to come across to our tent and sit down and talk to Candice Marie?
I'm sorry, Ray.
Yeah, sure.
I'm going for another walk. Do you want to come?
No. And if you must know, Keith, I don't want to come on any more trips with you or any more walks. You were horrible to Ray. You must be really upset now. Anyway, Keith, instead of going for a walk, I think you should go across and apologise to him.
And if I don't?
Then I don't want to go on any more trips with you.
Ray?
What?
I've come over to apologise.
What for?
Oh, for what happened earlier. I'm sorry.
Yeah, sure. Forget it.
What did you say to him, Keith?
I said I was sorry.
What did Ray say?
I said it didn't matter.
Don't you feel better now you've apologised, Keith?
Oh, yes. Much better.
I knew you would. Nobody there, Keith?
No. Hello! Hello there. We were wondering if you could have a look round your quarry.
You want to buy some stone?
Oh, you sell it here, do you?
Yeah, it is a quarry.
Oh, no.
He just wants to have a look round.
Ah, it's okay. Main hole's over there.
Oh, down that way?
Yeah, just follow the tracks.
All right, thank you. Come along, Candice Marie. Well, there it is. The Purbeck stone, in situ, so to speak.
Where, Keith?
Well, it's all around us. Portland stone is further down.
Look at the clay, Keith.
Well, don't get mud all over your boots. You're treading in the car.
Can't help it in a quarry, Keith.
Hello.
You found it all right then?
Yeah, it's quite shallow, isn't it? I was expecting it to be deeper than that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. What are you doing?
Well, it is dress wall in this.
Oh, I see. Making a wall.
Well, dressing the stone.
Oh, I see. Is it dangerous?
Well, 'tis where you're standing.
Oh, why's that?
Well, the chips fly off, don't they?
Oh, stand back, Candice Marie. Stand back. It's dangerous there.
Yeah, this is for a new post office in Corfe Castle.
Oh, is it here that? They're making a nice little post office.
Excuse me, we were wondering if you have got any fossils around that we could look at.
Yes.
Pick up a stone. Go on, anyone, pick it up. Yeah, you have a look in there.
Look at that. Seaweed.
Isn't that lovely?
Yes, lovely. Look at that.
You found some seaweed, did you?
Yes.
Yeah, well, 'tis not seaweed, see?
Oh, what is it?
It's manganese oxide.
It looks like a living organism to me.
Yeah, most people think that.
Oh, do they? Do you have any, ammonites?
No. Got some dinosaur footprints.
Have you? Where are they?
Well, they come in a roach beds. We got some up last week.
Oh, could we see them?
Yeah, they're up by the shed there.
Oh, right. Come along, Candice Marie.
Thank you very much.
Just by the path on the right.
Thank you.
Well, you could have one if you was interested.
Oh, could we?
Yeah, £5.
Oh, thank you. Look, there it is. Look at that.
Isn't that wonderful, Keith?
Yes.
Millions of years old.
Yes, a footprint of a pterodactyl, only made possible because once upon a time this was soft mud. Look, it's the same length as my foot.
I don't think you should do that, Keith.
What?
That's millions of years old and you're putting your muddy old boots all over it.
Well, it doesn't matter. It's dirty anyway. Do you find many of these?
Yeah.
Must be really exciting when you discover one.
Well, when you find the first one, you know what it's all gonna be.
Oh, why's that?
Well, he's walking across the mud, isn't he?
Oh, I see. They all go in the same direction.
Well, yeah. There's two of them on air.
Good gracious, look at that. One behind the other. Quite short strides.
Well, they only had very short legs, Keith.
Yes, big bodies. Of course, they were vegetarians, weren't they?
You want one of these, then?
No, it's too large. I wouldn't be able to get it in the car.
There's some smaller ones over there.
No. It'd be too much for the suspension.
Might be able to get one of those very thin ones in, Keith.
No, we've got too much equipment, Candice Marie.
What kind of car you got?
I've got a Morris Minor.
I don't suppose you've got a really small fossil that we could buy.
Oh, it'll come this size. Of course, get one of them on a roof. Got a roof rack?
No. It's a coupe, unfortunately.
Never mind, at least we've seen them.
Yeah. Well, thanks very much, anyway.
Right, thanks very much.
Cheerio.
Bye.
There we are. There's old Harry.
It'd be lovely to have a photograph of the two of us in front of it, Keith, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Keith, when we get back to the campsite, shall I ask Ray to take our photograph? I'm sure your mother and Dennis would love a photograph of the two of us on holiday.
It's a vertical chalk stack. Of course, at one time, the chalk stretched from here to the Isle of Wight, but the sea has eroded it away over the centuries. Froggy went a-courting and he did ride Froggy went a-courting and he did ride Froggy went a-courting and he did ride, sword and a pistol by his side. Look at that lovely little robin up there.
Oh, yes.
Too lovely. Keith,
Hmm?
do you think it would be a good idea to ask Ray to come over now and take our photograph before it gets dark? Then perhaps you can have a nice cup of tea with us. Think that's a good idea, Keith?
If you like.
Yes, I'll go across and ask him then. Excuse me, Ray.
Yeah?
Sorry to interrupt. I was just wondering if you could do us a favour. Would you mind coming across and taking a photograph of Keith and I?
Yeah.
Oh, thanks very much. And perhaps you'd like to have a cup of tea with us because our kettle's on.
Yeah,
Are you
sure.
all right?
Yeah, okay.
Oh, thanks very much. Oh, sorry, could you bring your own cup because we've only got two?
Yeah.
Hello, Ray.
Hello.
How are you?
Fine, thanks.
See, you brought your own cup along. Sorry we only got two. We weren't expecting any visitors. Sit yourself down.
Thank you.
I was just doing a spot of bird watching. Lovely to have the species all around you.
We've got the Observer Book of Birds.
Not many birds down where you are. I suppose the tap frightens them away, does it?
Well, I haven't noticed really, you know.
We're very lucky up here. We have the Endymion, non-scriptus all around us, the bluebells. Where did you go today?
Cove Castle.
We went to Corfe Castle on day 2, didn't we, Candice Marie? Splendid battlements.
Yeah.
I did a painting of it.
Oh, yeah.
Would you like to show Ray your picture?
I don't think Ray'd be very interested.
Oh, I'm sure you'd like to see Candice Marie's picture, wouldn't you, Ray?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, won't be a minute then.
I went to a quarry this afternoon.
Oh, did you? That's a coincidence. We went to a quarry as well. There was a man there chipping away at a wall.
It's my picture, Ray.
Ah, this is Candice Marie's picture. It's a watercolour.
Oh, it's nice, that, isn't it? Do you have any art training?
No, I just love to paint. Don't I, Keith?
I was never any good at it at school, you know.
It's just a hobby, one of our many interests. You have any hobbies, Ray?
Well, sport, really, you know.
Oh, I saw you doing your exercises this morning. I follow the Royal Canadian Air Force system myself.
Oh, yeah.
Do you have a system?
Well, I was just doing basic sort of rugby circuit training, really, you know.
Yes, but is it a system?
What do you mean, system?
Well, is it tabulated? Do you time yourself?
Well, you can do if you want to, you know, but I was just loosening up.
Oh, I see. You see my maximum minimum thermometer over there?
Oh, yeah.
One of my instruments for logging the weather. Another one over here. This is a portable barometer. A bit like a travelling clock, really. Bit silly in the middle of the night if you wake up, want to know the time. Turn over and all you'll find out is whether it's fair or foul.
Take sugar, Ray.
Yeah, 2, please.
It's only brown sugar. Is that all right?
Sure, as long as it's sweet, you know.
We don't keep the killer whites in our tent, do we, Candice Marie?
No.
White flour, white sugar. A lot of people don't realise the body doesn't need sugar as most people know it. Breaks down carbohydrates into polysaccharides, which are natural sugars more easily absorbed by the body.
We can get our sugar from fruit and honey.
Glucose, sucrose, and frucrose. Did you know that, Ray?
Yeah.
Oh. Do you, eat meat, Ray?
Oh, yeah, I love meat. It's great.
Candice Marie and I don't take it, do we?
No. Keith and I believe that it's inhumane to kill animals for food.
Man is not a carnivore. He's naturally a frugivore. He eats fruit and nuts.
It's interesting to note, Ray, that a carnivore's jaws move up and down like this, but a plant-eating animal and human beings' jaws also swing from side to side like that.
Yes, and a carnivore has a very short intestine, suitable for carrying the putrefying meat through the system, whereas a human being has a very long intestine, not suitable for that function at all. No wonder so many people have cancer of the bowel.
Well, I don't know, a lot of athletes and sportsmen eat meat. They seem to do all right by it.
Oh, yes, but it's a well-known fact, Ray, that a world champion marathon runner was a vegetarian, and he reckoned that it improved his running.
Yes, a lot of famous people in history have been vegetarians. Leonardo da Vinci, Malcolm Muggeridge. And God said, Behold, I have given unto thee every herb-bearing seed which is upon the face of the earth, and every tree in which is the fruit of every tree-yielding seed. To you it shall be for meat. Genesis chapter 1, verse 29.
Do you mind if I smoke?
Well,
You do what you want to do, Ray.
it's just that Keith and I believe that smoking damages your health.
Well, never mind.
You see, Eva, you can't see the damage that it's doing. But if I could take one of your lungs now and put it on the table in front of you and cut it in half, I think you'd be absolutely horrified.
You have to remember that the air polluted by one person has to be breathed by everybody else. Pollution is one of the great disasters of our age.
I see running a car doesn't bother you much.
Oh, I only use it for getting from A to B.
Is that a banjo?
Yes, that's one of our interests. I have a banjo and Candice Marie has a guitar. Would you like to show your guitar to Ray, Candice Marie?
All right.
Yes, as a matter of fact, we make up songs together. We went on a trip up to London one day last year and made up a song about going to the zoo. Would you like to hear it?
Yeah, why not?
All right. You have a girlfriend, Ray?
Pardon?
Do you have a girlfriend?
No,
Or are you married?
I can't afford it.
Well, money isn't everything when you're in love, is it, Candice Marie?
No, Keith.
Well, I usually take the time from Candice Marie, anyway.
I want to see...
Candice Marie sings the first and the third line, and then I come in with the second line, and we both sing the last line together. This is Candice Marie's first line.
I want to see the zoo, she said. I want to see the zoo.
My line, I want to take you there, he said. I want to go with you.
I want
The
to
third
see
line.
the lions and the tigers.
Last line. I want to see the zoo, she said. I want to see the zoo. You sing, Ray?
Well, I chant a bit, you know.
What, madrigals?
No.
What sort of thing?
Well, I don't think they'd be quite suitable here, you know.
Shall we sing the second verse, Candice Marie? Yes. Slightly different from the first.
Look at Keith.
Oh, sorry,
There.
yes.
I want to see the zoo, she said. I want to see the zoo.
I want to take you there, he said. I want to go with you.
I'd be afraid
Different
of
lines
the
here, you see.
lions and of the tigers too.
I won't be afraid of everything if I did not have you. See, I got the lines wrong there. They're slightly different from the first. Now, would you like to join in, Ray?
Well, I don't think so, really.
Yes, come along. You can sing the second and the fourth line with me, all right? I want to take you there, he said. I want to go with you. And then the last line is, I want to see the zoo, she said. I want to see the zoo. I'll help you. All right, Candice Marie?
I want to see
Candice Marie's first line.
She said, I want to see the zoo.
I want to take you there, he said. I want to go with you. That's it.
I want to see
Here we are, Ray. Ready?
and the tigers.
Here we are. I want to see the zoo, she said. I want to see the zoo. Well done, Ray. It's lovely. Would you like to try it on your own?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, do the last line, yes. I want to see the zoo, she said. I want to see the zoo. All right? I'll help you.
I want to see the zoo, she said. I want to see the zoo.
I want to take you there, he said. I want to go with you.
I want to see
Here we are, Ray, coming up. Ready? Ready? Here we are.
I want to see the zoo, she said. I want to see the zoo.
That's very good, Ray. That's very
voice,
good.
Ray.
Do you want the photograph taken now?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes, Ray, yes. Have you taken a photograph before?
Yeah.
Right, I'll just set the camera for you. Now, you stand there, Candice Marie. Further forward, further forward. That's it. Stand there, stay there. Now, the sun's over there. 11 feet should do it. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Come along, Ray. Stand over here. On the line. That's it. Left foot forward more. Now, 11 feet. There we are. Now, look into the little black box. Can you see Candice Marie?
Yeah.
Good. Now, wait until I get over there, and when you can see us both in the little black box, press that button. Can you do that?
Yeah.
Good.
Ready?
Yes.
Apron, Keith.
What?
Still got your apron on.
Yes. Thank you, Ray. Did that very well indeed.
Thank you very much, Ray. Actually, Keith,
Yes?
what would be really lovely is if we could take a picture of Ray. If that would be all right.
Yes, if you want to. Do you want to have your photograph taken, Ray?
I don't mind.
Actually, Keith, what would be really nice is if you could take a picture of Ray and myself.
Well, if you want to. Where do you want me to take it? Outside Ray's tent?
No, outside our tent. Have same place as us, if that's all right.
You'd like to go and stand over there, Ray?
Just come on, Ray.
Smile. Oh, come along. Say cheese.
Cheese.
Big cheese.
Cheese.
No, say big cheese.
Big cheese.
Oh, you can do better than that. Now, come along. 1, 2, 3.
Big cheese.
All right, Jan.
Oh, Keith!
I want to go and have a look up there. Hey! Hey, they cut the grass up here. Hey, they cut the grass up there. Look,
We'll just put it here.
I want to be down there.
No, we'll just put it here.
Ah! Hey, look at them bleeding bluebells. Bleeding millions on them. Hey, have you got your knife? It's great, isn't it? Cut that for us, will you? And there. Take them, innit? That's a ball. Great. All right. Hey, Unc. Unc, on your head. Oh.
Oh, I can't get this in. Give us your helmet.
Oh, it's your own bleeding helmet. Hey, just hold it. If I peg this out here, hold it. Look, if I peg it out, it'll hold it up.
Tent's falling down, Keith.
Fall over.
Hold it for us. Give us a hand. Don't do that. Come on, you give us a hand. We can get inside.
Enough. Oh, look at it. That ain't right. Bit of wind, it'll fall over.
Won't. Honest, it's a bleeding army tent, this is. Nothing will blow this over. That's it. It's great. Hey, Unc. Unc, come in here.
Oh, he's going over to help knock the tent up, Keith. Keith!
There's an awful lot of room in here.
Oh, they look good. You want a hand?
Oh, it's up now, Tar.
You've got it inside out.
Hey? Don't make no difference, does it?
Well, see these things? They hold the tent up.
Well, I thought this was the better side, like.
Well, it's the inside.
Oh, well. Maybe you're right. Okay. Looks like we got it the wrong way round. We better change it.
I'll give you a hand.
Tar.
Yeah, I should be all right now.
Tar, great. Hey, what do you do round here at night, like?
I usually go down the pub in Cove Castle.
Oh. Hey, I wouldn't mind doing that, would you, Unc?
It's a nice point to draft.
Ah, it's a bit quiet round here, like, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, I'm going down later. You can come along if you want.
Oh, that'd be great. We'll do that, eh?
Yeah.
Ah,
Well, I'll be in my tent. Give us a shout when you're ready.
right. See ya.
All right?
Thank you.
Oh, you ain't very big, is it?
Don't matter, you'll be on your back anyway. Come on. Oh. Right, game shot.
Here, I'll get it for you.
Yeah,
I'll be here all night. Right.
you missed it. So you missed. There, Leigh. That's it. Lucky darts, then, mate.
Wow, that's talent.
That's it, then, isn't it?
Do you want another drink? What, bitter, is it?
Oh, a pint, please.
Gin, I've got him.
For the bull, eh?
Look at that, Keith.
It's very funny.
What are you reading, Keith?
The Guinness Book of Records.
It's the same the whole world over. It's the poor that gets the blame. It's the rich that gets the pleasure. Hey, all right. Hey, hey.
All right. Good night.
Right, Keith. Kiss Prudence.
No,
Why not?
I'm tired.
There's that one about the cook, you know, making the apple pie. He must have been army cook because there's this colonel there, like, you know.
Yeah.
And anyway, he'd got his teeth out and he was just putting all marks like round the pie, you know.
Patterns.
Oh, patterns round the pie. And the colonel says to him, he says, hey, Boothby, or whatever his name was, he says, hey, haven't you got anything better to do that with? And he says, but I'm saving that to make the holes in the donuts.
It's good, that. Yeah.
Do you know the Irish intelligence test?
No.
What's that?
Well, look, pick a finger. Go on, any finger, pick a finger, right?
Oh, that?
Right. Now I'm going to jumble them all up, and I want you to tell me which finger you picked.
I don't get that.
No, that's the one so funny.
I'm in the building trade.
Oh, yeah? Doing what?
Plasterer.
There's good money in, isn't there?
That's great. Ain't much work about though, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, they ain't building no bleeding houses.
What do you do, Unky?
Work in an office.
What, clerk or something?
Yeah, it's a civil service. I'm a clerical officer.
Sits on her arse all day.
I don't. I hated PE when I was at school.
What, too energetic or something?
I liked it, I did. You know, football and all that. Better than lessons. Hey, we'll have a kick round tomorrow, shall we?
Yeah, great, anytime, yeah.
Unky can go and goal.
What team do you support, Birmingham or Villa?
Oh, uh, 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 uh,
What team do you support, Birmingham or Villa?
Birmingham. They're good side. Yeah. Oh, they shouldn't have sold Latchford, though, you know. That's where they went wrong. They got no strength in depth, you know, and they had a lot of injuries and that, and it's sort of weakened their side. But they're doing all right.
How do you reckon their chances in the cup?
I reckon they'll win.
I like rugby myself, you know.
Don't like rugby.
Christ. Is that you?
What?
Oh, God. Oh, let's get out.
Nothing to do with me. Take me. Silent killer. Oh, no, I'm coming. Sorry about that, John. Hey, don't wait for me. We're going then, John.
Yeah, thanks a lot. See you tomorrow. Ta-ra.
Oh, where are you? See ya. Oh, go, don't wait for me.
I can't see. Stop! Don't! Look, don't you let me over!
What fur is it, Keith?
Hey, what happens if we get the wrong tent?
This is it. Look, here's the bike.
Oh,
What?
Excuse me, do you mind making less noise, please?
I'm going to have a piss.
It's not taking any notice, Keith. It's ignoring you completely.
It's a bit low.
I'm coming in. I'm coming in on the top.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No! Oh! God!
Be quiet!
Let's get a pillar sorted out here. Move your head.
See, it's made no difference, Keith.
But there's all creepy crawlies all over the place here. Running up your trouser leg.
See you, big.
Oh, get off! Get off, I don't like that.
Your old man's hand.
Oh, stop it!
What time is it, Keith? Must be ever so late.
Look, this is a tent. I am in a tent. The walls of a tent are thin. I can hear everything you're saying. Now be quiet.
Get back to bed.
And you get back to your tenements.
Gentlemen.
Oh, come on. Turn it up.
I thought it was coming through the plating roof. Scared the life out of me.
I think they've stopped, Keith.
Better than being at home, innit? Hey. Knackered. My guts is terrible this morning.
It's strong beer, that, innit?
Ah, gets you ready and all, doesn't it? It's a good night, though.
Yeah, it was all right.
Oh, I reckon.
Do you want to go?
I'm going to put my tracksuit on in a minute.
Oh, yeah.
My feet are soaked. It's wet, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it's always like this early morning.
I thought it'd been raining.
Ah, it's a dew.
Bleeding everywhere, aren't they? Did you get it?
Yeah.
That's nutty, isn't it?
Yeah, it's okay.
Did you drink that?
Well, it's out the tap, like.
Yeah, looks a funny colour in the bag. You got everything in you, eh?
Oh, not quite.
That gas.
Yeah.
Clever, innit?
You want some coffee?
Oh, no, I wouldn't say no.
You got any cups?
Yeah. Hey, Unc! Unc, come over here. John's gonna make us some coffee. Yeah, I reckon he got a bleeding cheek, that geezer.
Yeah.
I mean, he wasn't making much noise.
I think he's a bit of a nutcase.
To the bog.
Come along, the kettle's boiling.
All right, Hugh.
You want your tea now or when you come back?
Oh, when I come back.
Morning.
Morning.
Morning. I'm trying to be sociable.
Miserable old bleeder.
Morning. Morning. Excuse me, just get my towel, please.
What are you doing?
Mind your own business.
You're not making a fire, are you?
What's it got to do with you?
I just remind you that open fires are not allowed here.
Who says?
When you arrived at the campsite, you were issued with a card.
I want.
I think you must have been because Miss Beale gives everybody one.
She didn't give us one, did she?
Yes, it's just like an ordinary white postcard with the address of the campsite on the front and a list of 10 rules on the back.
And rule number 1 is no open fires.
I'm gonna get some green stuff. Get it going.
You're being very silly, you know, because if you do light an open fire, then you're going to get thrown off the campsite.
Now, don't be silly.
No, but you mind your own bleeding business.
It is my business. My business is to protect the life of the countryside and our heritage. Now, you don't seem to be aware of those things, so I'm advising you as to the extent of your responsibilities. You shouldn't be breaking those branches and you shouldn't be making a fire.
Gotcha, monk.
Now, I don't want to get you into trouble, but if you go on with this, I shall have to go and tell Miss Beale.
You can tell her you're bleeding well like.
All right, if that's the way you want it.
How are we supposed to cook our dinner then?
You can have a cold dinner.
We've got sausages.
Well, you shouldn't be eating sausages.
Why not?
Oh, quite apart from the toxic substances in the meat, there are quite a few harmful additives and preservatives in the sausage.
I don't think you realise how dangerous an open fire can be. I mean, for one thing, you could easily set fire to your tent.
Wait, our tent?
And Miss Beale doesn't seem to be around, and so I'm assuming responsibility.
I bet you didn't look for her, did you?
Yes, I did, and she's not there. Now, stop what you're doing.
No. What the bleeding hell do you think you were?
I'm a good citizen who's aware of his responsibilities.
You're a bloody comedian, mate.
No, I'm not. Now, stop what you're doing.
No. Look, I paid my money. You got no right to come telling me what to do.
Oh, I've got every right. I have the power to arrest you if I wanted to. Now, stop making that fire.
You copper.
No, but every citizen has the right to arrest another citizen who's breaking the law. Now, be told.
What law am I breaking?
You're breaking the laws of the campsite and the laws of the country code. Now, I don't want to have to use force.
You are?
Put the stick down.
No.
Oh, come on.
What are you going to do about it, didn't I?
Just put the stick down.
Just leave it.
You want to fight? I'm going to...
Be told!
You've touched me, I'm going to bleeding kill you.
Now, look, I don't want to fight you. I just want to tell you that you shouldn't... Look, keep away from me! I just want you to stop making the fire and stop breaking those branches.
Come on, Finger,
I'm
leave
not
it
gonna sit to your
alone.
level.
Come on, hit me. Come on.
No, no, I'm not going to. Get away from me! I'll knock your head off! Get back! I'm warning you!
You touch
knock
me.
your head off! I'll knock your head off! You come on then if you want to fight! Come on then if you want to fight!
I'll give you a bleeding fight.
Come on! Come on! Let's fight! Come on! I'll knock your head off!
Touch me, mate.
Oh, Finger, just Get your geezer over here so I'll kick this bloody table over. Keith! Keith, she's got a knife and she's going to kick the table over!
Stick down, you bastard! I'll fucking kill you!
Keith!
Come on, then! Come on!
Finger!
Your head off! Get away from there! Get back! You get back!
Finger! Finger, get over here!
Hey, bloody about Saturday!
Oh, shut up.
Hey, bastard! Bloody well crying now!
Oh, shut up.
Bloody well crying!
Oh, shut up!
I'm only trying to advise you for your own good. You want to get him locked up, missus?
Are you all right, Keith?
I'm going for a walk.
I didn't want to come here in the first place.
What's the matter with you? You bloody nutter, he could have killed me, you know.
All right.
Well, he could have done.
All right.
Come back. I was bloody locking up.
Oh, shut up.
Come back, I'll kick his head in.
Oh, shit.
He could have killed me then.
Yeah, all right.
I can't.
All right.
You knocked me bleeding head off. Give us a match.
Leave it alone.
No!
Just leave it.
Go on, give us a match. Great, isn't it? It's a bit of fat there, I better kick that off.
Oh, what?
Oh, bloody hell. The cowboy breakfast.
I'm not hungry, you.
Hey, John. Hey, John. Hey, John, come over here. I want to tell you something. Come here.
Got it going then?
Yeah. Hey, come here. I want to tell you.
Yeah, smells all right, that, doesn't it?
Just had a punch-up with the guy next door.
Oh, fists and that?
No, he come at me with a bleeding great stick.
Bloody hell, what was all that about then?
Tried to stop me lighting the fire.
Yeah?
Yeah. Mind you, he's cracked. He starts crying over there.
Well, what was she doing, like?
He's locked herself in the tent.
It was a pity that I missed out on all the fun, didn't I?
Oh, it was great, wasn't it, Dunk?
Oh, well, see ya.
Right, come along, Candice Marie, we're leaving.
Leaving, Keith?
Yes, leaving, come on.
Oh, they got two tents there. One inside the other.
I'm going to try and find Miss Beale. You wait here.
Excuse me, Ray.
Oh.
We're going to try and find another campsite.
Oh.
So I just thought I'd bring your ancient Purbeck back.
Oh, thanks very much. Well, I've got your Cove Castle guide, haven't I?
Yes.
Yeah, hang on. Yeah, thanks for the lend.
Thanks very much. Well, enjoy the rest of your holiday.
Yeah, and you. I hope you find somewhere nice, you know.
Yes. Okay, well, cheerio then.
Yeah, ta-ra.
Yes, I have read the rules of the campsite. It also says that if exceptional circumstances exist, then perhaps some grounds may be found for a refund. £5 is a lot of money.
I'm afraid you'll have to see my father about that.
And when will he be here?
He'll be in tomorrow morning, any time before 10 o'clock.
All right, thank you.
I've just managed. Do you want to get the bus and come down?
Nah, it's too far.
What are you doing tonight then?
I'll probably go down the village later, you know.
Oh, okay. Well, hey, we could have a drink on the way back.
All right, then. I'll see you down there,
Okay.
right? Yeah?
Hey, what about them, eh?
Oh, come on.
All right, it wasn't our fault, you know. No. We'll be people about it, isn't it? Right, see you anyway.
This is Radio 1 and Radio 2.
Wouldn't it be lovely, Keith, if we were gypsies, like in the old days? We had a lovely painted caravan and we could just stop wherever we wanted.
I suppose we could stay at a bed and breakfast if the worst came to the worst.
One with a thatch roof, Keith.
It doesn't really matter what kind of roof it has, so long as it's got one.
Afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, officer.
Oh. You sure, pass, sir?
Yes.
Number, sir?
5142BY. Do you want to see my documents?
Yes, please. What's this then?
Oh, that's our camping equipment.
Musical instruments and food larder.
Yes, leave it to me, Candice Marie.
What are you telling him, Keith?
License, insurance, MOT, and AA membership.
Your name, please, sir.
Keith Pratt.
Address?
37 Valemore Road, Croydon, Surrey. We were just looking for a campsite.
Yes, we were forced off the other one.
Leave it to me, Candice Marie. We've been to 2, but they weren't suitable. The insurance expires on the 26th of August and the MOT on the 3rd of April.
Up the boot, please, Keith.
Hold that, Candice Marie.
You drive, do you?
No. I'm going to take lessons, though.
What's this then?
Well, that's our camping equipment. Tent there. No, that's the tent. That's the fly sheet.
What's the
Well, don't take
stove?
it out, Candice Marie.
Sorry, Keith.
The sleeping bag there.
Camping gas.
The table there.
What about this then?
What's that?
A tire. As bald as a baby's bum. Isn't that, Keith?
Oh, yes, Keith, so it is.
You realise that's an offence, sir? Get that changed as soon as possible if I was you. Excuse me, sir. Do you mind sitting in the car, please? You see out your rear view mirror, sir?
The boot's up.
If the boot wasn't up, could you see out?
Yes.
You make sure you don't put anything on that back seat.
Oh, I usually keep it clear.
That could be an offence as well, you know. All right, then, off you go. Nice hold that in, sir.
Thank you.
Fancy a roll in the hay, then?
Oh, thanks.
Oh, please yourself. By God, if I had any hay, you'd be bloody grateful. £100 a ton?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Hey, best I can offer you. It's 40 quid's worth of lazy old wheat straw. Take it or leave it.
I think I'll leave it.
Fertilizer bags. All plastic, very fertile. Aye, aye. What every year.
Stay in the car.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm looking for somewhere to camp.
Ah,
Well, we were wondering if it's possible to camp here.
yeah, it's possible.
You see, it's getting rather late and we've got to find somewhere.
Yes.
Well, there's a field up behind those sheds. It's all yours if you want it.
Do you have any facilities?
None whatsoever. I'm not a campsite. Haven't got a license. There's water up there, tapped by the water trough. And there's a wood on the other side if you need a shit. I'll let you have a spade.
Oh, I have my own spade, thank you.
Oh, jolly good.
How much do you charge?
Shall we say 25p?
Well, that's very reasonable, Keith.
Is it payable in advance?
Payable any time you like.
Thank you very much.
Well, you can run your car straight up there and close the gate behind you.
Yes. Well, we always obey the country code. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much.
Been mountaineering then?
No, they're just ordinary walking boots. Right, thank you very much. Lovely.
Oh, yes, lovely. Sort of colours refracted in the cloth.
I remember when I was at school, Keith, when we were
Yes.
about 5,
Yes.
and the teacher asked us to bring in some long chiffon scarves.
Yes.
Then she put on some music, and we all
Yes.
had to sort of dance about like this
Yes.
and pretend to be fire and water and wind.
Yes, different elements.
Yes, that's right, sort of expressing the music.
Yes, it's a shame when we reach adulthood the way we lose a childlike wonder in the elements, the universe, the joy of life.
Listen to that, Keith.
What?
Isn't that lovely? The guitar.
Oh, yes, it's playing itself.
It's just the wind just drifting through. Sort of really magic sound, isn't it?
Yes, in harmony with the birds.
Black smoke, crisp bags, detergent in the river. Cigarette smoke, it makes me choke, litter makes me shiver. Rubbish tips, broken cars, prams that are no use, bottle cans or frying pans, anything of no use. Use it up, throw it away, or drop it on the floor. It's all right, chuck it out. We've no use for it anymore. Black smoke, crisp bags, detergent in the river. Cigarette smoke, it makes me choke, litter makes me shiver. Don't preserve it, just let it die. Human beings too, let them decay or give them away. Doesn't matter what you do. Black smoke, crisp bags, detergent in the river. Cigarette smoke, it makes me choke, litter makes me shiver. Rubbish tips, broken cars, prams that are no use, bottles, cans or frying pans, anything of no use. Use it up, throw it away, drop it on the floor. It's all right, chuck it out.